So which one is the best action camera? The new GoPro Hero 7 Black or the 2-year-old Samsung Galaxy S7? Be aware though that this is not a professional comparison. I mostly did this for my own sake, trying to decide if I should upgrade to the new GoPro or stick with my 2-year-old Samsung Galaxy S7. I'm also aware that the Samsung is not an action camera, but I have used it as such for the last 2 years with pretty good results. So is an upgrade really worth it? Here we have the S7 video up top and the Hero 7 video below. From what I can see, it seems like the S7 has a slightly softer image compared to the GoPro. The GoPro looks a bit sharper and a bit darker. The GoPro is using GoPro's own color profile. It gets a bit tricky to compare these cameras since the GoPro has a lens with a wider field of view. When watching the video in slow motion, it seems that the GoPro keeps more details in the video. The brick pattern looks noticeably softer on the S7 video. Bra fråga. Emanuel is getting hip square, ready for battle. Nej.
Jävla fet GoPro.
So in the previous clips I had Pro Tune enabled on the GoPro and I had set a maximum ISO value of 1600. Here both cameras run on full auto mode. The GoPro is set to 4K 25 frames per second for you PAL users out there. I will test both 30 and 60 frames per second later in this video. I have to say that the GoPro's digital stabilization works quite well. It's not a gimbal, but pretty close. Hugo lands a nice kickflip body varial in the bank. We'll take a closer look at that one later. Once again we examine how these cameras perform when we slow down the video. Check out the skateboards in the background for an idea of image detail retained by these cameras. The S7 is struggling a bit with keeping focus. And at least here, the GoPro looks a little sharper than the Samsung. Back to the video. Here we can check out Hugo's kickflip body varial in full screen. And we do the same with the GoPro. Here the video is cropped, which allows us to take a closer look at the detail. Here the GoPro is also cropped equal to 2x zoom, and it looks like the GoPro has significantly more noise in the video. Okay, so for all you NTSC users out there, here the GoPro is set to 30 frames per second. And that was an awesome kickflip. Let's check out that beast in slow motion. Here we have a freeze frame of the stones that allows us to check out the details. Here I have cropped into the image and put them side by side. And here I have cropped the GoPro more than the Galaxy S7 to get equally close to the stones on both cameras. Here we are coming up to the brick pattern again. Freeze frame. And here I have zoomed into the image for a closer look. Noah lands a nice frontside tail stall, followed by a clean kickflip over the hip. A quick freeze frame of Noah's helmet. Both images are equally cropped. So which camera do you prefer? Me? I'm not really sure. Is it worth the money to upgrade to the new GoPro? Or should I stick with my old Galaxy S7? Kevin lands a really clean frontside boneless in the quarter pipe. So I have tested the cameras in motion, but now I want to see how they perform stationary. The second GoPro is not used in this video, it's for a future video. Stay tuned. Hey, I'm in front of the cameras instead of behind them. Check out our father-daughter skate videos if you care to see this old guy learn to skate together with my awesome daughter. Here I have cropped both videos equally much. Also cropped, but in full screen. Here the GoPro is set to 60 frames per second. The Samsung S7 does not have that option and runs with 30 frames per second. And here we come up to the skateboards on the wall again. The GoPro should have a clear advantage here with its 60 frames per second. Here the GoPro is more heavily cropped to get more similar image size for comparison. As a final comparison, I tried both cameras, 30 frames per second versus 60 frames per second stationary. Here we have the GoPro in full screen, 4K, 60 frames per second, no crop. What do you think about the video quality of the GoPro Hero 7 Black? Do you think that there's a big enough difference so I should upgrade from my 2-year-old Samsung phone? Comment below. Here we have the same footage, but cropped equal to 2x zoom. Once again, the GoPro shows signs of noise in the video when zoomed in. At least I think so. Do you agree? Comment below. The GoPro is apparently turning the smudge on the wall into a living organism. When we zoom in further, we can see a lot of noise in the video from the GoPro. In contrast, when looking through the lens of the Samsung Galaxy S7, there is no such living organism, just the smudge. And the noise is much less pronounced. So yeah, this was pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video and that it can be of some help to you. Do you think I should get the new GoPro? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And subscribe if you want more father-daughter skate videos. Thanks for watching.